streaming?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's to be expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
So that light needs to be brighter.
okay.
Is that as bright as it goes? I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, that's max.
Oh, okay, yeah. Turn it down a bit. That's too bright. We're just gonna turn. There we go.
Is this good?
Yes.
Oh wow. I'm naked.
it does
No.
look that way. Man, yeah.
Okay, I can open it up. I know it's. Doesn't show me that you're streaming, or did we not go live yet?
I thought. Oh shit! I thought I did.
I just went to the channel and didn't show anything.
Seriously?
Yeah, I know.
True story.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's
You are streaming from this channel, right?
Yeah.
Not from Above Summer.
I thought I was.
How the hell is it not visible?
Well, hang on. Bring up the laptop. Did you? Like, if no one can tell that we're streaming, that's probably an issue.
Yeah.
Just reload the page first, and then, yeah.
No, there is. It is unlisted. Why is it unlisted?
Oh, public. Oh my god. Oops.
Well, it's public now.
Yeah.
Should I just close it?
Yeah. How did I set it as go live and unlisted at the same time?
Well, because it can be live for specific people. I don't know how you set it up, but
Yeah.
you know, obviously it can be set up that way.
Well, I'm just wondering now.
Oh, hey.
Oh my god.
Is that just me? No.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
So we accidentally set up the stream, went live, but didn't set it to public. And we were like, hey, we can't find the stream. What the hell? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
glad to see a few of you guys with us. I'm going to just hold my mic because it will not stay on my t-shirt. I tried, but the clip keeps coming off, so that's a bummer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Here we are.
Yeah. I'm gonna set this to all messages. There we go. I know there's only like 7 of you here, so it probably won't, skip messages anyway, but just in case.
Oh, yeah, you never know.
You do never know. It's true.
Mm.
We should probably turn this down too. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Not that it has any feedback issues. These mics aren't that
with
sensitive.
us.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
There you go. So you can hold that for the moment.
Yes, I can. Yay.
Thank you for being here with us for our first stream together on this channel. You guys can't hear us, right? I've had some audio problems lately. I'm just assuming that you can hear us. Figured if we couldn't, I know it's a bit.
Yeah.
It feels. How am I sitting further ahead than normal?
Because we didn't set up the chairs. Did you?
Thought I did.
Oh. Maybe I moved a little. Oh yeah. Now we look more normal.
That makes sense.
Yay.
Well, you have to sit slightly ahead, otherwise it.
Well, then you move me ahead.
I did. No, I moved me back.
Yeah, I can't sit.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, you can hear me. Hear us good. That is good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Cool.
When technology always have to make sure when technology is involved. You mean about the
The
whether you can
mics.
hear us? Yes,
Yeah,
totally. Yeah.
that is pretty much the deal, and especially because like the only reason I know how to use anything is just like, oh, I need to do this thing, so I kind of figure it out. But stuff like this, I only like can only assume is working to a degree.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know a certain amount.
I
You
mean,
know,
you can think, oh yeah, everything is set up, everything is working, but then on the other end,
amount of times I think
yeah.
I'm set up and it's just something's missing. I'm like, ah, damn it.
Here you go. Yeah. Maria, what does your tattoo say? And did it hurt? I want one on my collarbone, but everyone has been trying to psych me out. Well, lol. Yeah, interestingly, this barely felt anything. Like I felt like somebody was, I don't know, actually like drawing on me with a pen.
Did that one
So
tickle?
no, not really. Like maybe a touch, but not
Okay.
really. It was just again like anybody, like somebody's drawing on me with a pen. So it
Mm,
wasn't. It didn't hurt at all. It
mm,
was just kind of tickly, but not in a bad way,
mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't hurt at all, even though it is like on the bone. There's not much anything here
Yeah, it's just
except
below
for
your
skin and bone.
collarbone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So actually,
Yeah.
it didn't hurt for me personally. You also have a collarbone tattoo. Did it hurt?
No. That's
Yeah,
why I asked if it tickled, because for
yeah,
me, it was like because we have matching rib tattoos that I mean we can't really show you now, but maybe sometime. We have matching rib tattoos, and for both of us, that tickled like a lot. Like it was
yeah.
really hard to keep still and not laugh.
Mm-hmm.
That was the same situation for my. Hang on, I can kind of
A
yeah
little, yeah,
that one. Can't show you properly, but whatever.
yeah.
It tickled. Yeah, I had a really hard time just not laughing because obviously if you laugh, that's going to be a problem for the tattoo artist.
Yeah. The more detailed that is as well.
Oh yeah,
And it was
yeah, yeah.
quite,
Yeah. There's plenty of times that like I had to just stop them just so I could like laugh without
yeah.
messing up the tattoo. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What, yeah, I didn't say what it says. Well, it says Stronger Than All, established Ukraine.
Mm,
It's a Pantera song reference
yeah,
and overall reminder about resilience and perseverance.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh. Mhm. Yeah, feeling behind the scenes here. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I mean, we're always we try to keep it professional. So like even though our stuff looks and seems simple, I think for the most part, at least intentionally so anyway. Obviously we do put a certain amount of thought into the
Mm,
whole pre and post production side of things.
yeah. Mm. The tattoo I have on my wrist hurt more than the one on my foot.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is
Where on
interesting.
your foot was it? Because I
Yeah.
heard about wrist tattoos hurting,
Depends
but
on where on
like,
the
was it
wrist.
like over here or
Yeah.
that's not a
Okay,
wrist
well, look at
area.
it this way.
Yeah.
This little knobbly part,
Yes. Yeah.
the part that kind of
Hurt
sticks
like a
out,
bitch.
that is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt. The
Yeah.
rest of it's kind of fine, but the closer you get to that part, it's kind of the same on your
Yeah.
elbow.
Yeah. Those like crease areas.
Yeah, yeah.
Corner.
Just I guess there's yeah. Whenever the like any kind of joint is a bit weird. Although my knee
Mm.
wasn't that bad,
You know what? Yeah, that's
but this is further
interesting.
back. So
Yeah. It's not, it might not be about the bone
yeah,
for a lot of people, but the
I think it's with
joints.
like I think there's just wherever there's a lot of nerve endings, and there
Yes,
tends
yeah,
to be wear
exactly.
joints. Yeah,
For sure.
exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
that's interesting.
So we got a super sticker from
Yay!
Marshall. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Marshall. We very much appreciate your support. Especially as we're growing this channel.
Eh,
You know,
yeah.
um, can't imagine getting a tattoo on an area that just tickles me. I'd lose it. Yeah, and I mean, look. To be fair, this does kind of depend on who you are. I am unusually ticklish. I don't like to tell people that, but you guys are never going to get the opportunity to try. So, haha. But yeah, no, I am unusually ticklish, so it might not be the same for most people. Yeah.
Yeah, and not necessarily in like regular spots,
No,
you
just in
know?
general,
Yeah,
kind
for
of
sure.
overall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, has anyone seen Society of the Snow?
Society, what is that? No idea.
No.
Yeah, let us know. The show or movie, anything else?
Yeah, when I saw Society of the Snow, I thought you were talking Talk about the society. I was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah,
we did watch
show.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. I'd love to have a tattoo on my arm, but if not
Mm.
sure if I did. What would you recommend? You mean what would I recommend as a place or as a tattoo?
We got to assume you mean placement. By the
Yeah,
way,
yeah, yeah.
am I much louder than Maria? Because I'm realizing hers is like her mic is
I
much
mean, I
lower
can
down.
hold mine as well.
Well, I can also just speak lower. So
Yeah, yeah. Should I hold mine?
no,
No,
you're not like how familiar with
not.
holding a mic are
Well,
you?
that would be a good, try, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it could be good
Yeah,
practice if that's what you want to do. Yeah.
sure.
Even as I'm thinking
Ooh,
about it, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I gotta move it.
It doesn't matter where
Oh yeah, no,
on
it's
it.
got to be much lower.
Oh, lower.
Lavalier mics are meant to like be hidden in clothing, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, it just
Yeah,
just
like
kind of in
this.
front of your face
In front
somewhere
of
is
my
fine.
face somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, well, let's see.
Um, where are we? Seth, as for Edges, was no good nearby. Is that true? Oh, I see. I think they're talking about placement.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Basically, sort of. Yeah.
yeah, and it's interesting. Um, as much as like the hurting part is the thing that people talk a lot about, but the ticklish areas, they're just they're so uncomfortable
Mm.
that it's not the hurting, like not like actual pain
No,
that
it's
might be the problem.
just trying to sit
It's
still.
just so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like when I guess weird reference, but
Mm.
well, like when you wash your belly button, it gets you on. I don't know, maybe it
No,
doesn't
that's
happen
fair.
for everybody, but yeah, it's like
It's
it's
weird.
uncomfortable. That's what I find can be like hard to get through because
For
it
sure.
gets uncomfortable
For sure. Yeah.
more than it hurts.
Yeah, I would say if you are thinking of just trying to start with a place that hurts less, somewhere on like this area or like the outside of your arm is probably going to be the most chill, or at least it was for me. The inside, they're not nice.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
outside's fine.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't have it anywhere that it would be chill because all the my places are actually not chill.
Um, My uncle hated his tattoos so much he made me promise I'd never get one. He's dead now, so I feel weird going back on it now, even though it's tempting. Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, that is an interesting one because that's a very personal for them specifically kind of situation. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
have never once regretted any of my tattoos,
Yeah.
and some of them I've had for like 20 years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I've only had mine for 10, but I also do not feel
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah,
And I think it should still be your personal decision, even if you're considering, your uncle's
yeah.
ideas and thoughts on it.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. What's up? Loved your recent reaction. It's my favorite of all time now. Oh,
You mean sisterhood?
that's so nice.
Aww.
Yeah, we were particularly happy with surprised. I was surprised with how well that video turned out overall because I wasn't happy overall with me in that video. In fact, I've been unhappy with me in several recent videos.
Yeah.
But overall, it did. I think it did pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that movie specifically.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
good
Yeah,
movie.
for
So
sure.
as for Saturday, Hybrids and Burners,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
just talked about that.
I love the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants
Aw.
video. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Yana.
Yeah, we are obviously very happy to hear that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Netflix movie about the Andes plane crash in the 70s. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that sounds familiar. I think I might have seen like a trailer,
Hmm.
maybe.
That's possible.
Yeah.
We've watched a lot of trailers
There's a lot of stuff.
lately, especially.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think I got the title right. Maybe. Yeah, hard to say. It's easy to hear you both when you are facing us.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't think this is so much facing them as it is facing the mic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If
Just
you,
move
if you know,
around with the mic.
if we move sideways, you
Yeah.
move the mic. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
I
Yeah.
forget to do.
It's like pretty much like this.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
If I move the mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mic is directional. And
Yeah.
surprisingly, like it's both sensitive and not sensitive. Like it'll pick up your voice, but not so much the outside noise.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I got the title right.
the Society of the Snow.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, made it my inner forearm. First tattoo told tickled me, told I have a high threshold, so stomach and bit of ribs and thigh tattoos did not bother me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I found that most of them aren't that bad.
Yeah.
It's the tickle ones that are the most, but again, the ones that hurt for me are the ones that were like, I don't know, just in areas that don't see the sun, I guess.
That's
Because like
interesting.
both on my hip and under my arm and like on my ribs and stuff, they all like kind of tickled or were just more sensitive than other areas. So
Well, on the arm, that definitely
no,
not the
inside.
oh, inside the arm. Yeah, yeah. But didn't it like was uncomfortable here as well?
Yeah,
Near the
but
joint?
but
Yeah.
that's a different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
different.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you ever been hit in the elbow, you know what I mean.
Yeah, if
It's like being hit in the elbow consistently,
yeah,
but like instead of it like being a whack, it's just like it's just there.
slow and
Yeah.
yeah.
Somehow the hit on your elbow is not stopping. It's just continuing.
Oh my god, that's not good.
It's definitely weird.
Yeah. Okay, over
Um,
there.
is there anything on the outside, not the inside? Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the arm.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Sitting perfectly still is a pain. Yeah, it is. The two tattoos on my thighs took 6 hours and 7 hours. Only had one break during each.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, that can be a
Yeah.
bitch. And it's unfortunate if it's like a more difficult tattoo and your tattooist has to actually really pay attention. You can't just like talk. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Although to be fair, they should be really paying attention most of the time. You don't want to
not
distract them
moving
too
for
much.
all that time is
Yeah.
yeah. Oof.
Will say that's actually a good reason to not get one on your like ribs or stomach or anywhere else, cause
Yeah.
like in that area, cause
Yeah.
like you have to breathe really carefully.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
I really have to like control my breathing so that like my stomach sort of stays the same so that my ribs don't move.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Almost have to like try to breathe wrong.
It's good that they also, like, need to, like, wipe you off and then,
Yeah,
like, not actually exactly every second do they poke you.
most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey Rebecca. Nice to see you here.
Hey!
How you
So
doing?
your recent pictures,
Yeah.
lovely.
Might be too indecisive to choose a tattoo. What if I lose interest in the thing I pick? Well, it helps to have something that really matters to you on like an emotional level. It's not just a cool image or whatever. Like all my tattoos are like emotionally important, even
Yeah.
if they don't seem significant. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it has to matter to you in some way.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it has. It depends on who you are. Some people doesn't seem to be that important, but I personally, like I've met people who were absolutely covered in tattoos. You're like, what does
Yeah.
this one mean? Who gives a shit? I got off the wall.
Well, yeah, for sure, but,
You know.
we are talking sharing our personal
Oh yes,
experiences.
of
Yeah,
course.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying it has to be like that
Well,
for everybody.
you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you did just say you have to do that.
It has to
We
matter.
have it has to
Yeah,
matter to us.
yeah,
But I hear you, yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Um,
Where we are. One movie I thought of watching was the
San
San
Andreas
Andreas
movie.
movie. Which what?
We
Yeah,
haven't
no
seen it.
idea. Yeah, yeah.
I'll be honest. I mean, I like or we like a lot of dystopian
Mm.
movies, but I wouldn't say we watch a lot of disaster movies.
I guess like I have seen like a
Or
fair
some.
share of them,
Yeah.
but not lately. Not in the last like 5 years. Interestingly enough,
Yeah.
not for any reasons.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I mean, me too. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Should do
should do
yours,
yours,
mine and
mine and
ours, the
ours.
Parent Trap.
Yeah. Well, he did the Parent Chef.
I've done the Parent Trap. We
Yeah.
might come back to it.
Yeah.
What's mine and ours? What's that?
Remember it's two divorced people with both of them have like 7 or 8 kids each. So
Oh,
together they have even more.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like try to figure out how to live together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to try to like remind us maybe in a couple of months or something. We've got, I don't know, maybe 10 or so movies kind of all lined up that we're going
More
to
or
do.
less, yeah.
We've got three film. We're trying to take the Billy Binges approach a little bit more and film ahead a lot. And I don't mean like all of his approach because I wouldn't say I know everything, but I know Billy likes to film in bunches and
Mm,
then like work on those videos sporadic, well, just, I guess consistently after
mm,
that. So we're trying to do that,
yeah.
film ahead so that we can be more on top of schedule. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Um, where are we? Grade 11 to love what? What are we doing? Disaster movies? Oh, those movies. I'm gonna assume those movies.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I only knew the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants was a book, but I didn't know it was a movie until your video. Oh,
Oh, hey, that's really cool. That's not,
Interesting.
yeah, not a lot of this kind of situation. Usually it's the other.
True.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read the books and all of them? Because I'm very curious about the last one
Mm,
now.
mm-hmm,
I'm
mm,
kind of waiting till the last one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Since talking about tattoos, anyone like henna tattoos, or am I alone here? Uh, I don't know about you're definitely not alone in general.
Yeah.
I'm not personally a fan specifically because they're not permanent.
Mm.
Um, but I know plenty of people love them.
Yeah,
For whatever purposes, I guess.
for sure. Yeah.
Um, Maria, you're too kind.
Aw. I mean,
It's true.
I
You could be
miss
less kind.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But gotta say, there's definitely like a bit of a I really miss that kind of weather as well. Just like gloomy weather.
Oh, wait, we forgot about the
Yep.
power.
I'm gonna go get it.
It
Oh
was right
wait,
there.
it's here. Yeah.
Wait, is the block here? No, you
Nope.
gotta get the block.
So I do need to get it. Yep.
My bad.
Yep. All good.
Uh, Sorry guys, the power is low, so cool. Maria's getting the power block. We didn't consider. Well, I did consider power. I just forgot to like actually plug it in. Um, hmm, do they mean the original Parent Trap? Oh, you mean like the one from the '70s or whatever? No, yeah, no, we're not. Anyone expecting or hoping for movies from like before the '80s? That's just gonna be like a nah. We're not
Yeah, I
looking to
don't.
go that far back. To be honest.
Anyway,
Yeah, under. Yeah,
uh,
yeah. There we go.
also need to actually make it work.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that. Get the other block. Get the white block. That
Ah,
the black one's just not.
cool. Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
see, it's yeah. Got the wrong power block. It's cool. We'll be shortly returning after these technical difficulties. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. There you go.
Okay, now I need to be very careful because it's here.
Well, hang on. You
I
don't.
should put
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
Ah! Oh, I dropped the phone.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, and we're back.
Yay!
Okay, so we're up to Jordan. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan says, "Hi guys, I'm cleaning the house and now have you guys to keep me company." Ooh, cool. Not for long. We're gonna keep it relatively short, just because I actually we kind of have some work to do. Uh, Trying to get 17 again ready for tomorrow. Not this time, roughly around the same time we would usually post Buffy.
Yeah,
You know. But yeah, hopefully we can get 17 again up, finished today and up and all that stuff.
definitely.
Yeah. Where are we? Hope you both are having a lovely day. So yeah,
Thank
so
you.
far, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Got a message from my singing teacher's wife, which was really nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's a fan of the movie Buds, so yeah. I have my movie Buds Pixel Kitty shirt on. Oh,
Mm.
I really like that shirt.
Yeah.
I remember when first talking about the idea, I was like, Steph, can you make a cat pixelated? A Pixel
Yeah.
Kitty? I was like, I think so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely would like to get one.
I know.
Especially the hat,
Yeah.
for some reason, I really
Yeah.
like that on a hat and that beige color as well. I don't know why, but not the pink, not the blue, but that like beige one with the kitty.
And I just realized that, like, because we only ever got the first few little
Yeah.
bits of test merch because we were
Mhm.
like too poor or whatever to get our own goddamn merch.
Yes, even the samples.
I never got a Pixel Kitty shirt, and then
We should
I love that thing.
we should get some.
There's a reason we did
It's
several designs.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, I'm really happy to hear that you're wearing that one and
Mm,
sticking with us and all.
yeah.
Hey guys, happy to see you. Oh, thanks for
Yay.
being here.
Yeah, for
Tour of
sure.
a day, I suppose.
Possibly.
Yeah.
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 Sub Monkey Mellow. That's
Yay.
a fun one. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth will be at Disney soon. I'm thinking of getting a Stitch henna tattoo. Do you guys like Stitch? Well, yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I love that movie.
Lilo
It's
with Stitch
totally
is
my
so
childhood
fun.
movie.
Yeah. I'm really happy that it's well loved, but I do not like the idea of it in live action.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
what the deal there is. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe it'll be epic, but like
Mm.
I have my doubts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It really works well in animation.
Some things just work so much better in anime. You know what? We were just thinking the other day when we were watching the second Aquaman movie, and like about halfway through, we were both like, "This should have been animated."
Yeah.
Like there's so much CGI. Like, what's the point? Just make it an animated
Yeah.
movie. It would
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been
yeah.
better.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't able to read the book because I believe it was the second one, and I felt too confusing when I was 12 to read it without understanding the references in it. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
guys
guys
look
look
great. Love
great.
the shirt. Oh,
It's a dress.
thanks.
Thank
Oh
you.
yes, tis a
Yay.
dress.
Yes, yes.
But yeah,
Mhm.
thanks.
Yay.
Maria vanished. Well, now she's
And
back.
reappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was only asking Sam. I thought no. What?
About
Yeah,
what?
there's
Yeah, all
definitely no
good.
harm in asking anything. I don't. What are you referring to, Seth? Um, I used to do henna. I used
To
to
handle
henna
my
my hair,
hair.
and my younger sibling used it to henna tattoos. What I didn't use. Oh yeah,
Fair,
yeah. I
fair,
see.
totally. Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Makes sense. It's easy to watch a few movies at a time rather than trying to do one at a time. Um, like it is and it isn't. You know, we've been perpetually behind schedule with making movies, so like there's constantly the thought process of like, well, if we take the time to film ahead, then the next video we put out is going to come like too late, you know? Which I know that there's probably not such a thing as too late, but we do get worried about like how often we're posting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yes, technically overall it should be easy to film budgets it ahead of time because it just gives you the opportunity to like I don't know, take care of different parts of the overall project at a time.
For
Do a
sure.
bunch of
Yeah, yeah.
filming, then do a bunch of
Yeah.
editing,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Yeah. But when
yeah.
we say a bunch of filming, it doesn't mean that we're like filming 3 movies in a day.
Oh God, no.
That's insane. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
at this
actually takes a
point,
lot of work to film a movie.
takes way more energy than I
Yes.
ever thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, these days we can film like one movie and maybe one episode of Buffy in a day.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if we're gonna be filming ahead, we'll be trying to take like 3, 4 days to film stuff.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No exception for Rocky Horror. Not kidding. It's too niche and not YouTube friendly.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
I mean,
sense.
Rocky Horror probably. Oh yeah. I don't
Good.
know. Yeah.
Probably a lot of cutting around. Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm.
It's been a
Or
long time since I saw it.
and I've never seen it, so
Yeah.
that's good. Or we could do it for our Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, that's more of a
Because
possibility.
that's
Yeah.
definitely yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Any
Hmm.
of those things that like we're not totally sure about, it's a good suggestion for the Patreon exclusive. I know not everyone's going to be on the Patreon movie too. I get it,
Yeah.
but for those of you who are, you
It's
know,
definitely an opportunity for us to do some movies that we can't do on YouTube for one or the other reasons.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe get demonetized
Yeah.
or definitely copyright claimed or whatever else. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just too niche.
Too
Even that.
niche.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Love to see some Cinderella story movies with you. I love the Selena Gomez one is my favorite. The Selena Gomez one is your favorite. That's
Oh
interesting.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
actually
we
pretty cool.
did talk about another Cinderella story.
Mhm.
Because we would have liked to have done a Cinderella story, the Hilary Duff one. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like redo all the things we did for the movie buds. Like
Mhm.
maybe a few like specific ones, especially the ones that she hasn't
Yeah,
seen,
yeah.
obviously.
Something you can show me.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the one with Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
we've definitely talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the cost. The cost is something that we're gonna have a lot of fun with.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lost Boys. I mean, I've seen it multiple times. I have considered showing it to her.
Yeah.
I don't know really where it fits into the YouTube scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. It's a great movie. I very much enjoy it.
I
So
mean, I've been looking forward to watching it. It just never got around to it.
yeah, we do have a lot of things
Yeah.
on our to watch lists.
Yeah.
Multiple to watch lists. It definitely was
Okay.
gloomy weather. Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely was gloomy weather, but we still had a great week in Scotland. It was so cute, hand feeding all the deer. Oh wow!
That
So
sounds so
yeah,
nice.
you really got in touch with nature there.
Mm.
That's great. Yeah, it's really nice to hear. I don't blame you on the 80s or older movies. I find them hard to get into myself, but that's just me. Oh
Oh,
no,
no, it's not.
that's not the problem. Not getting
Mm,
into. Yeah, of course, like we absolutely did grow up on 80s and 90s movies more than earlier ones, but that's not the issue with doing it for YouTube.
no, you just don't want to like diversify your choices too much because ultimately, like, um, it's that's just not how to run a channel. Like, if you're gonna do like a lot of different choices, you may as well do multiple different channels for like different areas of stuff, which is kind of how we've done things. So
Yeah.
some things like the '70s, it's just sort of too far back
Yeah, like
for
even
like
80s is too far back for
yeah, there
us.
might be like two or three '80s movies that we do, maybe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's sort of
Yeah.
where the Lost Boys fits into all of this too.
Yeah, and which is like
And you know,
87, right? So
yeah,
late 80s.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No Bugsy Malone then. That's 1976. I watched it the other day, so it's fresh in the mind. Yeah, no idea.
No clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Clue.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
we're doing Clue for our Patreon exclusive.
yeah.
Um, I would wait for a few more votes, but it would appear that the remaining like five or so people probably aren't gonna vote. So
Yeah, like the last couple days or even more than couple,
yeah, no new
nobody really
votes,
voted yet,
and
so that's
that's
gonna be
fine.
it.
Yeah,
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 for
yeah.
sure. Yeah,
But
yeah.
for those of you who do like Clue, it's gonna be a Patreon exclusive. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Very much looking forward to it.
Hmm.
I did get a henna tattoo when I was 16. It was a guitar, but the body was a butterfly.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, it was on my right ankle. Also a good place.
Hmm.
Told my parents I got a tattoo and they lost it, but told them it's fake. Give me 2 weeks.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Which 17 again? Yeah, Zach Efron. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is reminding me of a road trip with family where where I let my youngest sister color in one of my black gray tattoos during the drive because she was bored. Ah,
Yeah, that's pretty
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Um, True, Sam. I feel like it can be hit or miss with Stitch.
leave
Leave
my
my
cute
cute
loving
loving
alien
alien
alone.
alone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like makes sense. The animated version makes
I
sense.
know,
It
very much
just
so.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, we'll still give it a go.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely adore The Lost Boys. One of my favorite vampire movies ever.
Yeah,
That's totally fair. I
it's fun.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah, everything I know about it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it.
Mm.
Yeah. Rebecca, I thought you said hitting deer. I had to reread your sentence.
So she's going around just
Yeah, punching.
screw you, dear.
Yeah. You have to balance what people want to see and what you want to make as content and what you want to watch too.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh
believe
yeah,
me.
there's a lot of balancing going on
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
We're not holding back on choices we want to do. Like the reality of for me is that the majority of the choices I want to do at this point are like mostly in the 2000s anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like the majority of the 80s movies that I wanted to watch, I've seen, and to a degree, her too. There's a lot less movies in like the 80s and 90s area that we have like neither of us have seen that we could do
Yeah.
for the channel anyway. So
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless the specific movies that people are happy for like a commentary for both of us on. We know
Yeah.
that most people don't want to see a video with both of us having seen the
Yeah.
movie. So
Yeah. That's definitely something to consider.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, what is your guy's favorite movie that can watch it over and over and never get tired of? Just curious.
I don't think there's anything I could say I'd never get tired of, but the one movie I definitely have watched the most was Serenity, the
Oh yeah,
Firefly
yeah. I've
movie.
seen it
Yeah.
so many
I've
times.
mentioned it before. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
probably
yeah.
saw it like 15, 20 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting thing. I do definitely like I rewatch movies and I rewatch them a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely get tired of them sometimes. I'd say I rewatch shows more than I rewatch movies. Like
Hmm.
there are shows that it's really hard to get tired of it
When
because
there's
like
so much more story.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, and
sure.
you still like take breaks in a way, so
Yeah.
it's a bit different. But the movies that we do rewatch
Oh
sort of
yeah.
once a year is Night at the Roxbury and Romeo and Michelle.
Yeah, like we sort of just have that as like our tradition. We watch those movies every year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I started to watch Buffy
Oh,
because of you and
nice.
Sam making a channel for it, and I wanted to watch your reactions to it. I'm enjoying it immensely. Me and a friend are watching it alongside.
Aw,
Oh, that is so
that's
so
awesome.
lovely to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 that you're just discovering a show and also
Mhm.
because, we're all kind of watching it together.
I was hoping that a few people would want to get into Buffy, because we were doing it or whatever, and there's been a few, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wait, where are we?
I
Oh.
can't get a damn song out of my head. That sounds pretty normal, Jackie.
Yeah.
It's an average day for you, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Angel in
In canon
Canada. Oh yeah,
order.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah, we would really like to.
Getting
Yeah.
a little concerned because we're like a season away from where that's supposed to start
Yeah.
chronologically. So I really, really hope that we can basically afford to pay more editing time by the time Angel comes up because I don't know how we're gonna fit it in otherwise.
Yeah, 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 for
But
sure.
that's still what 3, 4 months, maybe 5 months
Oh
away.
yeah, definitely. Like
Four,
we are
5 months.
finishing
We
this
got a
one.
bit
Yeah,
of
yeah,
time
yeah,
to
and
work
there's
on
still a
this
third season. Yeah, yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised you don't know Bugsy Malone. Very young Jodie
Oh,
Foster.
that sounds familiar.
It's a
Okay.
gangster
Yeah.
musical movie with kids playing adults and they throw cream pies at each other instead of shooting guns. It's bizarre. Okay, that sounds fun. Yeah, I don't think I know about it, but it
That
does sound fun.
sounds crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely
Feeding,
feeding.
not
Yeah, yeah,
eating.
yeah, yeah.
Are any of your
Animals.
lists for movies remnants that the buds never got to?
Some
Some for sure.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, like Frozen and Titanic. We never got to. There was that new Hunger Games prequel that we were
yeah.
gonna get to. I don't know how I feel about finishing off franchises, but then the Hunger Games is a prequel, so it feels a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But then other movies, say like the third Cheetah Girls movie, I don't know. It feels kind of weird if we did it together.
Mm,
Like
mhm, mhm.
if we did just the whole series again, that'd be another story.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
but
I don't know. Definitely not the priority in any way.
no. And I mean, at this point, you know what the story is quite
Oh
well.
yeah, for sure. Obviously, we would just be watching the
Yeah.
last movie, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But again, yeah, there's definitely certain things that me and Steph never got to that we still want to do.
Oh yes.
There's actually
Yeah.
a lot of things
Yeah.
me and Steph didn't get to. I really thought that we would go longer, but
Yeah. Yeah.
here we are.
Mm. Are any of oh wait. Have you guys thought about watching Smallville? Well, we didn't think. We watched it when it came out.
Yeah, I thought
But
about watching Smallville
yeah,
when it came out, and I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, we can't really do it for the channel
Oh
unless
no.
we do a straight commentary, which is yeah, I don't know about that.
It's a tough one because I will say the one thing with Smallville is it's the one show that I never really went back to rewatch.
Totally fair.
Like I watched the whole thing, I enjoyed it. Okay, I did go back to sort of I went back. I started rewatching it, and then the whole what's her name?
Allison Mack
Allison Mack. Yeah, that whole
kind of
situation
messed up
came
the
out,
whole
and I
thing.
was like,
Yeah,
"Oh man, she was like one of my favorite characters in the
I know. I
show." Like,
know. Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I'd say the same. I haven't rewatched it once, and I'm pretty sure that the last couple of seasons I did not watch fully.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Hmm.
yeah, I
It's a
guess it's a
possibility, but
possibility
look,
somewhere down the
the
line.
one thing to think about with TV shows is that it's gonna be tough for us to do just 2 TV episodes a week in general,
Yeah,
regardless of, whatever, unless,
yeah,
of course, we have more editing help down the line, which I guess is possible,
yeah.
you know?
But then we still need to release them.
Yeah, but, so when whatever show we decide to do after Buffy and Angel, assuming that we can finish both those
Yeah.
shows, whatever show we decide to do after, it's literally just gonna be one show. It's
Hmm.
like we're choosing one out of a sea of, probably 20 or 30 really, really good shows.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Yeah,
so far we're angling a little bit more towards Teen Wolf than anything else. I definitely want to watch it. I like some of the
the
people in it, and I never saw it. So, and
yeah.
I did see the original movie that they're based on or whatever.
And I haven't.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the movies.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the thought process. But we might also try to look at something that neither of us have seen at all.
Yeah,
You
yeah, it's a
know,
possibility for sure. Definitely
um,
harder to find.
yeah. And I can't say that I want to do another vampire show after Buffy, just because it's like, hey, I loved it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
But I'd like to do something else.
Yeah, considering, if we were thinking of doing the Vampire Diaries, we'd have to do 3 shows, and that would lock us in for even longer.
Well, yeah, and then we'd just be like, it'd be all vampire
All the
content for like
time.
years.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like,
So
as
we'll
much
have
as
to
I
think.
love this show and, I guess vampire stuff in general,
Yeah,
I wouldn't call it my number one,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Um, uh, have you guys thought about watching this? All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 80s and 90s maybe, because I don't know. I feel like I can appreciate them in a way. New movies depends. I know there are good ones out there. Sure.
Yeah,
I guess with the stuff 80s and 90s, like to agree, for a lot of us, that's more or less what we grew up with, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it feels familiar.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Um, glad I made you laugh. Yeah. Sure. Oh, Bed of Roses?
Oh, wow.
That's what you're thinking, Jackie?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
That's fair. It's funny because it's
Uh-huh.
the matching tattoos we were talking about earlier. There's Bed of Roses. It's literally a bed with roses.
On it, yes.
However,
Ah.
it has nothing to do with the Bon Jovi song.
Yeah, yeah,
It's about the Warrant song. Bed of
yeah.
Roses is a totally different song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a snack before I go to bed. Have a good day, guys. Love to talk as always. And Maria, you look beautiful.
Thank
It's
you
true.
so much.
You do.
Yay.
But yeah, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for being here, of course. It's
Yeah.
always nice to see you.
Yeah. Hope you have a good sleep.
True story.
Yeah.
Juno. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so that's a possibility.
I have.
Yeah, I was on the rewatch films. I'm not sure if it's studio that cleans everything there. I don't know. Yeah, that has been an issue. There have been certain things like the Step Up series and what's it called? She's the Man, and a few other things that are universal. And I was just like, put all that work in to just get claimed,
Mm.
like especially right now. And we've been getting claimed.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
It's
annoying.
been very frustrating.
God damn it. Yeah. Um. Also, learned the hard way that cherries juice stain your skin really bad.
Not just cherry. Yeah. Mulberry as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, mulberries, yeah, for
Oh,
sure. Mr. Holland's Opus. I'm pretty sure I have, but it's like a long
yeah.
time
I
ago.
do not
So
know what that is.
yeah, but yeah, like I feel like I rented it
Mm.
on video, like when I was a teenager.
Oh, okay.
So
Sure. Sure, sure, sure.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. At least they're good songs. True.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about rewatching a few movies from childhood since having subtitles would make it easier to understand now than when I was a kid.
Hmm.
Fair?
Totally. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because audio processing sort of sucks to have without knowing it. That's fair.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I mean, kind of hard to say because most people have trouble hearing movies and TV shows these days. Like, there's plenty of like stuff about how everyone uses subtitles now. But we've talked about this in the past, um, and it's really hard to determine who actually does have an audio processing problem and who's just you know not realizing that audio is mixed really really badly and no one
Yeah.
can hear properly.
Yeah, yeah, that's totally fair. I would probably not think about that, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Because I
But
wouldn't know.
I literally don't know.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
I know. S- Titanic. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That is a big editing job. That is part of the reason. That in fact, there's a few movies there that if you're thinking like, oh, why did you never do that big movie? It's because it's so
yeah,
big, like lengthwise. It's because
yeah,
the amount of editing. Like, I wish I'd thought about this going into certain things like the live action Little Mermaid. That was a lot more work than we were expecting.
yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
But
So
it's not just editing, filming as well.
yeah,
Titanic is over 3
surprisingly,
hours.
I mean, look,
It's a
we can
mission.
we do get up to take breaks,
Yeah,
especially for the longer ones. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
my favorite movie was Bad Teacher, which is how I found the channel. I think
Oh,
you commented that. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
right.
till I realized you guys made really good points on less than Stellar Cameron Diaz's character.
Oh, man. I
Okay. Yeah, you want to just
Yep.
yeah. Wait, now I don't have the messages.
Oh,
Give me the
you can just
laptop.
chat. Yeah,
Ah. So my sister is she's been going through some stuff, so I'm gonna make sure that she's okay. Oh well, Maria's gonna make sure that she's okay. Chances are she's just calling to check if she can come around today. Um, and yes, that's exactly what's happening. She's just checking to see if she can come around. Totally fair. Um, I'm trying to bring up the stream on the laptop so I can see. Oh, there it is. Your guys' messages. And now I've brought it up, and Maria's back.
Oh, hey. Yeah, of course. As soon as you brought it up.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's just checking if she can come around.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, Bed Teacher. You talked about Bed
We
Teacher.
did.
Yeah, Juno is a classic. Yeah,
Teen Wolf
Wolf
is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying,
Fair enough.
but I'd say there's like much more to that than just Dylan O'Brien.
There's a few reasons.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I feel bad I'm not on Patreon because I'm worried I have to pay to use it.
Oh, well,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely you gotta pay to use it.
It's definitely a paid service.
But don't feel
Don't
bad
feel
about
bad.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, for anyone of you guys who, you can't be a patron for whatever reason,
Yeah.
that's totally fair. Like I understand, I respect that,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah. For
You know,
sure. Yeah.
obviously we are trying to build our overall both Patreon and YouTube
Yeah.
so that we can just keep doing this for as long as we can because
Yeah. We
movies
would
and
really
TV
like to.
are kind of our passion. Stories are our passion anyway. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you who can't join, please, it's totally fair.
Yeah.
You know.
Teen Wolf was a surprise. I didn't expect to get so absorbed. The plot was insane at times.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, she's a very old goddamn liar. This line from Titanic gets me every time. Don't know why, but it makes me laugh every time.
Fair enough.
Cool. Yeah.
It's probably from somewhere in the earlier part. When Rose is
Mom? No?
what? No, when Rose is old and she's going to the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't they be?
No, I don't know. Yeah. Do not know where that line is from exactly.
Sounds like it to me.
Fair. Yeah.
Just got back from my downtown theater watching Swan Lake Ballet with mom, sister, and niece. Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Somebody is back to being terrible. Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, you get that.
Yeah.
We do have all messages, right? Yeah,
Yes, we do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No DreamWorks, right? Well, kind of. We're definitely gonna give DreamWorks a try sooner or later, partly because there are so many DreamWorks and Universal movies that we
Yeah.
do want to do.
Absolutely.
And I totally missed that we did manage to get one DreamWorks movie up without any copyright issues, and that was The Croods.
Yeah.
And I guess I forgot. I don't know.
Mhm,
But The Croods is totally on YouTube and no issues. So there's a possibility that maybe we can do some DreamWorks, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure.
Well, we would like to explore that at least.
Sometime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do keep in mind though, again, we do have quite a few movies planned out for the next probably 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cheyenne, I
Mm.
put the diamond in the coat. I put the coat on her. That one I remember very well. Oh.
Hi, Benito.
Oh, hey, nice to see you here. Yeah.
Sharon, I hope I spelled your name right. I have it too. It's not that I can't hear, it's me understanding what's happening. Fair enough.
Sure. Yeah,
Yep.
fair.
Have you guys watched Labyrinth? It's really cool. Could make a good video. Yeah, it's fun.
I
I
have
guess.
not seen it, so
She
that's
hasn't.
another one of those movies that I think I definitely should watch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure, it's just consistence in how my brain just chooses to interpret words as nonsense, even if someone is speaking clearly.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
A show I could watch 1,000 times and I have, lol, is One Tree Hill. I'm literally wearing an Nathan Scott hoodie now. lol.
Oh my
Aw,
god, I
that's
love
awesome.
that. Oh, I
Yeah.
want to get some One Tree Hill merch because
Yeah.
that's also one of like my shows that I
Hmm.
watched many times
Hmm.
since the early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've told the story a few times now of how I tried to watch One Tree Hill when it first came out, as in, like, I watched a few episodes on TV, and it was all good. And then I heard it got cancelled. In the like they weren't gonna finish it out in Australia or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, well, bummer about that.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about it too much. Besides, like, oh, that show would have been cool. I can't believe it didn't get past like the first season or whatever. But and then I found out years later they made it like 10 seasons,
Nine.
9 seasons. There
Yeah.
you go. And it just like maybe didn't enter Australia for that long, or changed networks, or changed time
Mm-hmm.
slots. I don't know. All I know is I didn't see that it happened. I was like, ah, what the hell? Wanted to watch that. So yeah, that is actually technically another thing that we could do. It's on
Yeah.
the TV list, but
Yeah.
considering how long it takes us to get through a whole TV show, it's like we really shouldn't be trying to add too many things to this TV list.
Oh yeah, definitely. That just might be something, we'll
Oh
watch
yeah,
on
we
our own.
we'll
We'll
see.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all of the TV show stuff we want to do
Yeah.
is just shooting us in the foot.
Yeah. Titanic is so long because technically speaking, you do watch it sink in real time. Oh,
Uh,
that's hilarious.
fair enough.
Ugly Truth. Oh yeah, for sure. Have you not?
I don't think so,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh. Hmm.
Possibility. Yeah,
Yeah. I wonder how it would do now
I didn't do well,
with
well
all
for
the
anybody else.
controversial shit in there.
What?
Yeah.
What controversial stuff? Okay, I don't know
Just
what this
men and
movie is.
women
Oh,
and like analysis of men and women,
oh,
how they behave and
I see.
everything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a similar thing for me. Oh yeah, in that
Mhm.
words get jumbled or don't sound right when hearing them, especially in movies and shows.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Cody?
Hey Cody.
Hmm. Ugly Truth. That could be a great one.
Oh, possibly. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
maybe.
have to research
We'll
that.
see.
Yeah.
Like the
Mm.
first show is to build it up, then the last 2 hours is the thing you're sinking. Well, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Alicia from Louisiana. What's up, Alicia from
Hey.
Louisiana? I just want to say that I'm a big fan of both your channel and Sancho's Deaf. I freaking laugh out loud at the reactions all around. That's good.
Aw. Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
really good to hear.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, one of the sub Titanic explorers says old lady Rose is an old goddamn liar because she claims the naked lady in the drawing is her.
yeah,
Oh,
that sounds about
okay.
right.
Yeah. I definitely remember the scene, not the words.
Hmm.
Mm.
Love you guys' energy, so positive and happy. I just noticed you guys kind of match too.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Glad I could catch this live. It's nice to be here. Hope you're doing great. Aw, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty solid. I'm terrible sleep.
Yes. Yeah. Aside from that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I haven't seen Labyrinth. Mind blown. First time reaction. I'd love to see that. I mean, I'd love to do that. We'll
Mm,
have to see and think whether we could do that for YouTube because it
it's
is
like
like
mid
pretty
'80s, I
niche,
think.
right?
It's
Like I know it's
relatively
kind of a
niche. It's
classic,
well, no, it's a cult classic.
cold classic. Yeah,
Most
yeah. It's
definitely.
definitely not.
Yeah, mm,
Yeah.
I don't have
High hopes for it
yeah,
on
how
YouTube.
yeah, like yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Hmm.
I enjoy it. It's a
Hmm.
fun movie.
Hmm.
It is a classic.
Yeah. Well, again, it can always be on our Patreon exclusive, if not YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, at work I was called deaf. I had to keep myself from crying because I
Oh,
felt like I was being misunderstood. It also combines with my autism, so that's wonderful. That's a lie, by the way. LOL.
the wonderful part.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Ah, that is messed up.
yeah. It's really hard when you have any kind of issue that can't be seen. And quite a
Yeah.
few people have those kinds of things. You seem totally like everybody else or whatever, and
Yes.
then
Yeah.
people are like, why you acted different? You're like, what do you mean
Yeah.
different? In what way? How? I
Mm-hmm.
don't get it. You know, I've definitely had those moments.
Mm.
Um,
I just got myself a new computer. I was just wondering what editing software do you guys use for your videos?
I Adobe
Yeah.
Premiere. If you can make it work with like DaVinci Resolve, I would highly recommend trying to do that because it's going to be
Mm.
way more cost effective, and it's apparently still actually a really good program.
Hmm.
However, when we started the channel, Steph had like a student pass for Premiere, so for the first like year or whatever, weren't actually like paying very much or whatever. It was kind
Yeah.
of worth it. But now we're like stuck in the Adobe trap where like all their products are actually really good, but they're just the subscription is a real pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
sometimes the updates as well.
Yeah, I would recommend going with the DaVinci, but if not, and you have to shell out for Premiere, I mean, look, Premiere does do what it needs to do.
Yeah.
It's a comprehensive program. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Have you seen any of the Studio Ghibli movies? I think you would like them a lot. They are so wholesome.
I've seen a
I have also
few,
seen a couple.
yeah,
Yeah.
but apparently there's some serious copyright issues there. Like Studio Ghibli's like really not down
Oh,
with
uh-huh.
reaction type stuff or whatever.
Mm.
At least what I've heard. I don't know. And honestly, like anime would probably
Be a separate
it'd be a whole
channel.
channel. There's
Yeah,
so much
definitely.
anime. If we're gonna do anime, it'd be like an anime channel.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, yeah. Has to have a different.
to a degree.
Yeah.
I feel like anyway.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, I think it must take a fair amount of brain power to filter out audios because I've had audio processing issues since being chronically ill. It's hard to understand people when there's a lot of ambient noise.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my god.
Mm,
I can only imagine the shows and movies
mm.
where they try to make it super realistic, like with Buffy in the school scene when they're talking and
Yeah.
there's all the
Yeah.
school noise. I have trouble
Yeah.
understanding that.
Yeah, it's particularly irritating. I so wish I had the vocal tracks separately to the rest of the audio and I could just mix it differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't separate the vocal out. So it is what it
Sadly.
is.
Yeah. Hmm. Uh-huh. It's a struggle when it happens because it makes you seem deaf, stupid to others, even if you're trying to understand people.
Mm.
Oh my God, yeah, that idea when you're like trying to either speak or understand and you're not doing a very good job.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the reaction you sometimes have from other people.
Oh yeah, I mean, you see how frustrated I get when people are clearly not understanding me, and I don't know if it's my fault or their fault. It's just annoying.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I've been having pretty erratic sleep lately too. Not to be a downer, but life is pretty rough. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I think that's true for a lot
yeah,
of people. So
yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Thanks for why are you acting different? Yeah,
Aw.
yeah. What do you mean? This is my natural. Yeah, it made me laugh. I need it.
Aw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is worse because I do mask a lot at work,
Mm.
so I do appear like everyone else because I have been rejected throughout my life.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's like realistically, you just need to find more people like you. You know.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, you need to be able to interact with people who are different to you, but you also need to be able to interact with people who are similar to you.
Absolutely.
It's one of the things
Have
I
that
like about having
balance.
a YouTube channel is like I've actually found it kind of hard to come across people who I really found similar in my life, and with YouTube, I can reach out across the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Princess
Mononoke.
is so good. I'm assuming that's an
Don't
anime
think,
movie.
don't know. Yeah, it is a Studio
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghibli. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Romy
Romeo
and
and
Michelle
Michelle.
is so incredibly underrated. I always return to that video. It's like a comfort blanket.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Romeo and Michelle is one of the few things that like we've seen multiple times. We're still gonna have to make a video for.
yeah.
It's Romeo and Michelle.
And you did do like a 30-minute or
Yeah.
35-minute video for it.
We initially did
Yeah.
a very short video. It was 35. Yeah.
Which, oh my God, I also rewatched that video so
Mm.
many times. Obviously, like other
Mhm.
earlier videos, but yeah, that one is definitely one of my favorites for
It's
sure.
one of the best movies ever.
Yes,
Absolutely my
right?
favorite dance scene of all
And
time.
yes, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, number one for
Yeah,
sure.
the music is so great in there as well. The fashion, the everything, the relationship. It is it's
Uh,
not just, it's overall an underrated movie, and it's
yeah.
also an underrated friendship movie, which you also bring
Yeah,
up.
that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I love it so much is that obviously their friendship.
Yeah.
And the way Alan Cumming comes in at the end and he's just like he's just part of it. You know?
Yes.
Like he doesn't get in the way at all. He just fits in seamlessly.
Yes,
You know?
yes. It's very
Perfect.
well written as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Castle in the Sky, also anime. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's your
Favorite
guys?
pizza topping?
Asking a
Hawaiian.
serious question. I like mushrooms, and
Mm.
I don't
Oh,
seem to
yeah.
find a lot of that, but I really like mushrooms and pizza. Obviously, have some cheese and tomatoes and like parsley or basil on it, but I do like mushrooms. I can have some chicken with it. That's fine.
No, I will say the local Scarfo's has that one that's basically Hawaiian with mushrooms.
I know that is so good.
So that's pretty much what I usually get.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had multiple arguments with Steph about this. I don't
Hawaiian
understand
pizza.
why he has such an issue with it. Like, You can not like it all you want. I think it's great.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Thanks for the advice on the video editing. Also, I know this is the Sam and Maria channel, not the best not
The
the
Buff
Buff
Summer,
Summer
yeah.
channel, but thanks for the Buffy and movie reactions.
Hey,
Aw.
I appreciate you. And like honestly, it's both us. They're just
Yeah.
you think of each channel as like its own show with separate episodes, and other ones just our Buffy stuff, and this is our movie stuff, and
Yeah.
maybe other sooner or later we'll have other stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have like a horror channel or an anime
Yeah.
channel or something. I don't know. And yeah, I realize as I'm saying that probably shouldn't be hoping for that far ahead.
Yeah, well, yes
Got
and no.
quite a
'Cause
few
you have to
achievements to
be,
get
like,
to
thinking
before
about
then.
those things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
for sure. Yeah.
No, it's
But
true.
think of us as showrunners, we're here
Yeah,
and there.
I suppose that's a way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. I got told today at work that someone could tell that I'm autistic because there's just something about me. What
Okay.
does that mean?
Unless the person saying that is also autistic, that means nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, random fucking person was just started talking about like this person's definitely autistic. They don't fucking know anything.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You know.
You
So
can
yeah,
say that about so many people.
pretty
There's
much.
just
Yeah.
something about them.
Take all of that with a grain of salt. I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Definitely. It's weird. I do tend to try not to show my disability at work, but when it pops up and everyone is like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, it's a tough line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Studio Ghibli titles, to be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. You thought that. So.
Kind of off topic, but I want to let you guys know that you have a worldwide audience. I'm from Spain. Thank
Aw,
you.
Yeah.
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 No, I know. We have like a few people from like I don't want to say every country. That's not true at all.
No,
But
not every bit.
we like if you go through the list, you can see like a
Yeah.
few views here from
Oh
all
yeah.
of these. Yeah,
For sure.
that's nice.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Are you guys familiar with John Hughes' Baby's Day
Oh, yeah.
Out? It's the baby version of Home Alone and such a fun time. I actually am not. I've seen so many of his movies and I love all.
Yeah, I think
Most
it
of
was
them, if not all of
technically a critical and commercial failure.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watched it, I think, in the cinemas. So I would have been like
okay.
6.
Oh my god.
So yeah, of course
Yeah,
I absolutely
cool.
loved it at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so lovely. I love like experiencing something that you watched as a kid, especially.
Yeah. There's gonna be a few of those that we can get to for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Hunchback of Notre Dame, that's another one of those. Saw it when I was like, okay, Hunchback came out in '96,
6 or
so
7.
I would have been 8.
Yeah.
I would have been like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the cinemas.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it made me so sad that I was like, no, I'm never watching this again.
Aw. And now
However,
the time probably.
I don't actually know if that's true or if I just never came back to it. I just remember
Yeah.
like watching it in the cinema and be like, oh, that was sad.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The
Um,
most known Studio Ghibli is
Spirited
Spirited
Away,
Away.
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I have seen that. I saw it in like 2000 or 2001, and I was so scared. I saw it at night with a friend, and we were like home alone. Yeah, that was an experience. I'm pretty sure I saw it a couple times after that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pineapple on hot cheese, though. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
like the best way to eat pineapple.
Yeah.
Except for that Brazilian dessert. I can't remember what they call it. Do we have any Brazilians in the audience? You guys know what I'm talking about? Pineapple dessert?
Pineapple dessert.
Yeah, there's a name for it.
I find learning languages very hard with my audio processing disorder because my brain sometimes can't pick differences in how words sound, even with words I know very well.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, mushrooms on pizza.
Oh, yeah.
No one, no. I mean,
What are you
what? No.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
a reason like every pizza place has a mushrooms option, or at least
Yeah,
a few
it's
options with mushrooms.
But
You know what I mean?
I might be getting what you're saying. It
You
is
like-
hard to find like actual mushroom pizzas.
Oh, just
is
mushroom?
on so many different pizzas, but very rarely, or at least like here I
Or
found
just
where
mushroom
it's,
and cheese
yeah,
or
when
whatever.
it's like the
Yeah.
majority is mushroom,
Yeah, yeah.
and maybe some chicken and a little bit of something. No, it's still not mushroom based pizza.
Well, here mushrooms are expensive, so you can kind of see how
I
that
mean, they
comes
are
up.
pretty much expensive everywhere.
That's
More
everywhere?
or less.
Oh,
Yeah.
bullshit. They're supposed
Yeah,
to be cheap.
It's
trash.
because the ones that we have, the
Yeah.
ones that we eat,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
like
I
artificially.
know,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
yeah.
cultivated.
Yes, yeah,
Artificially
cultivate. Yeah,
cultivated,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's for sure.
Can't live without olives and pizza. That's the one topping I wouldn't give up.
Fair.
Totally fair. Like I feel fine
Understandable.
about them.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
olives on pizza for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also Hawaiian girly.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
As soon as you get diagnosed with a disability, mental or chronic illness, people tend to reduce you to that. It's sad.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do see that.
I love pineapple and mushrooms. I also like mushrooms on my pasta too.
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, yeah. We love mushrooms.
I there's very few pasta dishes I will eat without mushrooms. I'm like, why is there no mushrooms? I don't
Right?
understand.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on how I'm feeling at the time, but I do like peppers as a pizza topping, just a very satisfying crunch. You mean bell peppers, capsicum, right?
I
Yeah.
assume.
I would agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
I still also like jalapenos on pizza
Oh
too.
my god, yes.
Depends on the pizza, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy is here. What's up,
Yeah.
Amy? Looking radiant as always.
Aw,
Aw,
thank you.
that's true.
Aw.
No.
I don't like the smell
Smell
of
of
mushrooms when they're cooking.
cooking.
So I've never given them. Oh, really?
Huh.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Interesting.
understand that. It's like with fish, like the smell is not good, and sometimes people don't even get to eating fish
That's a
because
tough
of
one.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Mm.
Like, there's certain seafoods that I'm just
Yeah.
like, they taste exactly like they smell, and they
Yeah.
smell like something I stepped on the road. So,
Sure.
yeah.
What about having mushrooms on something baked? So you put fresh mushrooms on something,
But you still have to cook,
and
like,
then
cut them up and everything.
we'll cut them up. They're not
They
cooking.
only smell so much. That's
'cause-
true.
yeah. It's when they're cooking they smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if that just fresh on something, bake it, and then they're ready. You don't really have that much smell.
I'll make a mushroom lasagna.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. Yeah, he recently made mushroom chicken, spinach, cottage cheese lasagna. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use garlic too.
Yeah. Definitely gotta write that recipe down.
Don't think I need to, but
I
sure.
definitely do, because do you remember all of the things that we've had and want to be having? All the foods and meals and
Actually,
crabs?
yeah,
You do?
quite a few.
Well, that's good, because, I'm
good
writing the
ones.
book now, so you have to
The split pea
help me
burritos are
with that.
That's what's
Yes.
really easy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. I
Mm.
got distracted chatting.
Yeah.
LOL. Oops.
Nice.
I gotta keep cleaning, so I won't be in the chat, but still here. Thanks for chatting with us. I hope everyone has a lovely day.
Oh, thank you for being here, even if only partially, Jordan.
Yeah,
we
for
do
sure.
appreciate it.
Hmm.
Call me boring, but I think the margarita is hands down the best pizza. It's the base of all of the pizzas for a reason.
Sure.
Sure, I don't have
Yeah.
any problems with that. I
Yeah.
can't say best, but I can
Yeah.
say I do love margarita.
Yeah. And when
Especially
done
a good
properly.
margarita,
Yes.
obviously.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Sometimes you get those pizza places who really phone it in. And they're like, nah, dude, what is
It's
this?
like, it's not even. There's
Yeah.
nothing on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like knowing it's mostly just cheese with a tiny bit of oregano.
Yeah. Because it's like such a simple. Obviously, yeah. That's why they're saying
Yeah.
it's a basis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's bell peppers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
Yeah.
Not a picky eater at all. The only thing I will not try is in what? There's a banana pudding pizza. Oh,
Well, is it like an
banana
actual
pudding
like
pizza. I mean,
sweet
it
kind of
sounds like it would be a
pizza?
dessert.
Yeah.
But still, I hear you.
Yeah,
Fair
sure.
enough.
Yeah.
More of a pepperoni and sausage guy.
Sure. I mean, I like
Interesting.
pepperoni.
Yeah, I've never been a pepperoni guy, but I
Yeah.
don't mind them.
Yeah. When I was diagnosed with autism Asperger's, it was hard to filter and understand what was being said by the doctors. I felt so much anxiety, and I was very, dare I say,
2D2.
right? Yeah. Like, so they labeled me as.
Woo. Yeah. I can't say I fully understand that because I haven't been in that situation, but I hear you for sure.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Recipe: a hella ton of mushrooms. Yes, I like that.
Yes. Mushrooms, a little bit of butter, whatever spices you want to throw in, depending on what the meal is.
Yeah.
Although mushrooms in their own juices are also really good. So
yes. Welcome to the food talk of the life. Watch with caution, because you may end up hungry. Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, foods. We're passionate about food too.
Yes.
What can I say?
Yeah. emotionless and didn't understand emotions. Well,
Lady, like being
yeah, you're two
two strangers
strangers
judging
judging
me.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I used to get in school a lot. People would always ask me like, "What's wrong, man?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Does it seem like there's something wrong?"
mm,
It's like apparently I always look sad. I'm just like, "Bro, I'm just thinking." But yeah, okay. You know, so I mean, it's not the same experience,
yeah.
but I definitely get that experience of people talking about you like, "Yo, dude, there's something wrong with you." I'm like, what is it?
Mm.
Could you tell me? Because like
I don't know.
you
Uh,
know, I thought I was doing okay,
yeah.
kind of.
The way you're telling this is like obviously it's funny, but not a funny experience.
Not at the time, no.
Well, yeah, yeah,
This is funnier looking back.
and also you're good at telling stories.
Apparently.
Yeah, good for a job.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny because like I never had that many stories, but like I guess I've got good at. Honestly, I'm not good at telling stories. I'm good at talking shit, but when I'm telling a story, I can throw in enough random crap to make it funny.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like how you talk about it, you
Fair
know?
enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Mm. So going forward, will you guys always be doing this together, or will Sam be doing it by himself and then one week Maria will take her turn?
Oh yeah, no, no, no. Well,
No.
like I guess I have, I guess multiple thoughts for live streams, and there's so many different things I want to do. But
Yeah.
like, I think we will try to keep like just this weekly live stream of just kind of hanging out and chatting,
Yeah.
with the two of us. But I do still want to try to figure out how to do other streaming stuff so that there is at least the possibility of a third style of content that would be a little bit easier to make,
Yeah.
but still just as enjoyable to watch.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one of my goals, like one of our biggest goals this year, and I put this in our or in my goals video that I posted on the Movie Buzz channel a couple of days ago. But it's just being more efficient. We gotta find ways to make um content that's just as fun, if not more fun, but also just easier to do.
Yeah.
You know, I hate being constantly behind the eight ball.
Hmm.
Um, it's annoying. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I I know that only someone answered your question and got a little bit off track. Sorry.
But yeah, we are going to be doing this together, and then there's a possibility of a
Okay.
separate stream. Yeah, that could be
Exactly.
a separate channel. Yeah.
Correct. Paneer, Indian cottage cheese, and very versatile. Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
I would say probably. I don't
how
know.
specific is it? Because like I am a cottage cheese person for sure. Because we also like big on cottage cheese in Ukraine. So,
Hmm.
we'll look into it.
We'll look
But yeah,
into it.
if you wanna tell us more about it, that would be
Hmm.
appreciated.
For sure.
Yeah.
Apple crumble dessert pie is pretty good. That's true.
Oh, pizza, apple crumbled dessert pizza.
Oh, pizza.
But I mean, it is kind of
Ah,
a yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
that far away.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Margarita, that's most of the sauce because they skimped on the cheese. What's the point?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah. Have you guys noted? Like, is it the same in your areas right now? Like, all the pizza places are putting less toppings on the pizza, and it's just
yeah.
like, bro, I didn't pay for like thick dough, some sauce, a little bit
Yeah,
of cheese, and like
yeah,
the hint of some meat.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's like,
yeah. Very
I
disappointing.
can smell there was beef on this once. They took it off,
Or
but
beef was separate,
there was
somewhere
beef
close.
nearby when they
Yeah.
cooked it.
Yes, yeah. Oh.
Food is so
Um,
good, especially when you can find stuff that tastes good and doesn't trigger the sensory issues. Fair enough. Yeah.
yeah, I guess I can,
I can only talk so
yeah.
much about the sensory issues, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
I have resting bitch face, so I relate. I'm fine. Just thinking about lunch.
Ah, I
Well,
love that.
that's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Steph has talked about it with me a bunch, and
yeah.
I've even considered the fact that like maybe I need to like try to just smile a little bit more often so people don't think I'm mad at the movie I'm watching because I'm not mad, and like that's confusing.
Mm.
The amount of times I've had people being like, "Well, you should have just said you hated this movie." I'm like, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Um.
I work yeah. Yeah. I
Uh.
work at a pizza place and still
Yeah.
haven't had a margarita pizza. Do you not
Jackie.
make them or do people not buy them?
Jackie.
Yeah, yeah,
What the hell?
yeah. I wish you have it this year. We
Yeah.
should try it.
Have
A
at
good
least one.
one.
Yeah, make it
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it
Go
right.
somewhere where they make it good.
Not your pizza place.
Well,
One of the
if
other
you
ones.
know, if that's the case, obviously. Yeah.
Go get a margarita pizza from somewhere else and then take it to your workplace to eat on your lunch break.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, I can see that happening.
Oh man, you get so fired. Probably.
Yes.
I
Oh.
like this hanging out once a week. Feels like catching up with friends. Yeah, that's what we like, and
Yeah.
that's kind of why we want to do this thing. We know that there's
Absolutely.
only so many of you guys who really want to hang out with us every
Yeah.
week, but still,
Yeah.
you know.
For sure. Mm.
Love you so made my day. You both seem accepting and kind people. Love the atmosphere to have here while making me feel like, aw,
It's really like a huggy
yeah.
feeling, you know? Yeah.
Huggy.
Huggy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's nice.
Mm.
I was just asking, happy with whatever you guys do. Oh yeah, sure.
Oh.
Just kind of
Yeah,
curious
yeah,
as to
yeah.
what. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously, like I think that this stream, just hanging out every week, is kind of the priority. But again, I really, really want to do work on it. Take as many opportunities as I can to try to be better at making content.
Yes.
Essentially,
And balance work with brain power.
sooner or later, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm.
Receive a care package of mushrooms.
Aww.
That would be funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be up for whatever you decide, since it's always nice to drop in and hang out for a bit in the chat. Thank you, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 15 here and starving now. Too tired to get out of bed though. Oh,
Aww.
I hear you.
Do you have anything like
Mm.
very like light that you could snack on?
That's nearby. Well, they say
Yeah.
they're too tired to get out of bed,
Well-
not that they don't want to eat something too heavy.
Maybe there's something in the room and it's easier than to go to the kitchen. I try to find a way.
Don't you have a snack stash next to the bed?
It's possible. I definitely, maybe not right now, but in my
Yeah,
nightstand, I had like a protein bar.
You tend to keep a protein bar in the
Yes.
nightstand. That's true. If you guys could take a vacation, travel anywhere, where would you love to go? Well, right now, the priority is like Ukraine
Yeah.
/ and or Poland, depending
Yeah.
on how we can or can't travel.
Yeah, for sure.
But outside of that, I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't really had time to think about traveling right now.
I mean, we do think about going to Avalon.
Oh,
it is-
that's
well,
not-
it-
that doesn't count.
Well, it kind of counts
it's an
because we
hour
would
away. It's
go
my
there as
hometown.
like a little trip. You know, I think it still counts. It's a little trip. You know, we don't do trips, so it would be nice.
Take a short drive to where I grew up.
Yes.
What a holiday.
I mean, for me, yeah.
For you. Goddamn.
Yeah.
People who either think I'm stuck up or bitch, like, no, that's just my. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, your poker face is good. Doesn't mean you don't like the movie.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Partially, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I appreciate that at least some people get it. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you see me smiling slightly more often, it's because I've given up on the whole hoping people will just get me.
Get it.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, some people just aren't gonna.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. People really get confused if the tone of voice doesn't match up with the facial expression, body language, and my experience. Totally true. Yeah,
Sure.
I
Yeah.
get this a lot where like people are listening to how I'm saying things more than
Mhm.
what I'm saying, and like I get it. Like if I'm passionate about something, but people quite often mistake any kind of passion as like anger.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they just can't take intensity as a general rule.
Yeah.
And like I'm a pretty intense person,
Yeah.
so that could be an issue.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Because and also because of
Mm.
like personal reasons as well,
Yeah,
not just overall not getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been told multiple times that I can be frightening, which is not the intention, but it happens. So
Mm.
I got to work on that, I guess.
Mm.
No, Daniel. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Have either of you seen Bridge to Terabithia with Hutchison?
Yes.
The old Josh
yes.
Hutch.
Yeah, and Anna Sophia Robb as well. Yep,
Cool.
I have. It was great. You have it? You
I
don't
feel
know?
like I started watching it back in the day
Uh-huh.
and then realized what it was. And I was like, nah, fam. I thought it was like an actual fantasy movie, but isn't it just like in their imaginations because they're going through a tough time or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah, that part
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
wait, they're just imagining this fantasy land? That's bullshit.
I think you would appreciate it now for sure.
Oh, I probably
yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. We see where Josh Hutcherson. Oh, yeah. Lol, all this talk of food. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I mean,
me
I'm with
too.
you.
It's
Yes, we
true,
are.
yeah. We do, so I just haven't gotten to it.
Oh, okay. Well, please do, and let
Mhm.
us know if it's good.
Mm. Wait, other workers do that all the time, bring you pizza from other restaurants?
Okay, and that's fine.
Okay. Your boss is just like, yeah, whatever. We suck anyway.
No friendly competition. Yeah.
I've always had a weird resting face, and after developing chronic pain, it's only gotten worse. People just assume you're constantly in a bad mood. Yeah, I hear you. Mm.
That's interesting. I don't know if I have a resting face because I don't rest. Well, I mean,
No, you're
with my
constantly
face,
in
yeah,
talking. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Very rarely do I not do anything,
Though.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, what are you doing? Because you're doing nothing.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey Shay,
Hey.
what's up? My boss says Seth, smile. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. Did you get your name wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm.
Smile. I don't always smile because I tend to wear out because it says you're overloaded with loaded problems, so it may seem I'm not happy. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes you're just like tired.
You know what? With like when you're not actually doing anything, I think like a lot of faces, my face when I'm not doing anything would look either sad or I don't know, like something's
Yeah,
wrong. Like if I'm not
I
doing
mean
anything,
that's
it would
definitely true sometimes.
yeah.
However, for a lot of people,
Yeah.
they seem slightly on the happy side
Mhm.
when
Mhm.
they're resting. Although I would say there's less common now
Mm.
because a lot less people are just generally not happy.
Mhm. Mhm.
A lot
Ye
less people are generally happy. I'm saying,
yeah.
my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
No. Um, I do smell, but I do feel like I have to force it. Yeah, I hear you.
Mm,
Sometimes,
mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
You get it, Sammy. You will tell us straight out if you don't like a movie, anyways.
Oh,
I
yes,
know. I
exactly.
always try to make it really clear, and then people just like ignore what I said. Like apparently, I'm lying all the time. Or something. I don't know.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't feel like you have to be performative though. Yeah, I mean, I don't like. Yeah, it's a tough one. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say I feel or like that I'm gonna do or be anything performative in like a reaction type of situation
Mm.
because it's like you're thinking about the movie and just how you think and feel about it already.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to be thinking about anything else.
Mhm.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say you'd have to worry about that too much. You know what I
Mm.
mean? If you're comfortable answering, how long did you talk for before the size date, and did you wait a while before meeting in person? If it's too personal, sorry. No, it's not
Oh,
personal.
yeah.
Not too personal, I
Aw,
don't think.
aw. That's always like,
Um,
aw.
we didn't really decide to date. We just sort of realized we were dating, I
Yes.
suppose.
Yeah.
And very quickly.
Yeah.
Um, definitely way more quickly than I would say any other dating situation I've had in the past. But it's because we were both just
Very
very sure and
open.
very open.
Yes. Yeah, well that's how we got to sure because we were really open and we talked about everything
But
and
we're
anything.
also
Yeah.
both really similar people, so it
Yeah.
ended up being like
When we
quite easy.
recognize that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
Yeah.
both know like very quickly and just like okay,
Yeah.
this is what's up now.
Yeah, I remember the first live stream that you had on the Movie Buds.
Mm.
That was a month in,
Oh
like a
yeah.
month after we started
Oh really?
talking.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. And I was like
Mm,
waiting, what are you
yeah.
gonna say? When
Mm,
obviously like a lot of people asked you,
mm,
both of you, whether you were single
mm,
or not, and you're
mm,
like, yeah, I started seeing somebody.
mm.
Ah, I just remember that very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as for meeting in person, the problem was that with her being in Ukraine at the time, we were looking at like, I've got to be more successful. We just got to save money, all that kind of stuff. And then the war broke out, and it was just like, okay, things have
We
changed.
yeah.
Timeline has moved. Either you're coming now, or you're staying to fight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously, we decided that we wanted to be together. So I went to Poland to
Yeah.
meet up with her, and she traveled through war.
Yeah. It's what a time for us. First pandemic, then war.
Mm,
But yeah, it's like, do we wanna,
yeah.
share the rest of our life together? I have to do it then, I have to go.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I would say that like that's a tough one because like it's hard to know when it's right if you've never experienced that before. And then when it does come along, like you definitely know, but like there will be times when it's like you meet people and you're thinking like this feels like it. I've definitely had times where I was like, this is about as close as I've ever felt.
Mm.
And I was wrong. was
Oh
just wrong. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
is a tough one.
Yeah, the realization comes. Yeah.
Mm. Bridge to Terabithia has the same vibe as Sisterhood of Traveling Pants. If that gets, oh, okay, get better the older you watch it, even though it's marketed towards kids. Yeah, fair enough. I hear you.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess it's totally on the possibility side of things.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I love old Josh Hutch
Yeah.
and young Josh Hutch too.
I know. He would be like probably 15, but
Mm,
playing a younger character, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sammy is really nice, just honest. If you no bother. I try. I do try. I will say, like, I run the gamut. Like, people either think I'm like really nice or a giant dick. So,
Mm.
kindness has become such a rarity in the world that it's rather sad how emotional I get when a stranger does or says something nice. Ah, true. I hear
I
that.
get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rough.
Um had to read Bridge to Terabithia in high school English. Oh, that's cool. I've never read it. How close is it to the movie, or how close is the movie to the book?
Mm.
Is it sad? Yeah, true, true. I always assumed you liked everything unless you literally said you hated certain music in movies, for example.
Good.
Yeah,
Strong instinct.
yeah.
That's a
That's
solid one.
pretty much it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you taking that thought process.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We really hope, more people take that thought process.
Yeah,
Of
I mean,
course.
yeah, I mean, obviously you got to account for like some people just process things entirely differently to you, and they can't understand how you
Mm,
react to something so totally differently. Definitely had a bunch of times where people were like, "Well, if you experience these things like this, how come you talk about it in this way? That doesn't make
yeah.
sense." I'm like, "Because I'm not you. What do you mean? How?
Yeah.
I reacted to it differently than you do. You know what I mean?" Yeah, but yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah. We have been told we are the best Aurelios.
Oh, the
So
pizza.
oh, right.
Because
So I
guess there really
guess there
isn't
really
any
is a
competition. Oh, well,
oh,
that's nice.
oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Mm,
Sometimes when I don't smile, it's just I'm self-conscious of my
uh,
teeth. But people think you're insincere
insincere
as a
as a consequence.
consequence. Oh,
You know
that's
what?
very
Yeah, I
interesting.
kind of get that. For a long time, just never smiled with my teeth. I didn't know. Like, I don't know. My mouth didn't do that. That was like not a normal thing for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very very interesting.
when I first came across this thought process,
Yeah.
people have been and like people always smile with their teeth and stuff. I was like, wait, what? And I was like, how does that? That's not good.
Oh,
That doesn't
that's
feel
so
right.
funny.
I don't like this.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Oh my god. I always have like a slightly opposite thing here. When I
Yeah.
wore braces, I wore them for like 2.5 years or
Mm,
even longer than that. I learned to smile without opening my mouth.
yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
And I was wondering how long it would take me to go back to smiling with my teeth. And
Just
it was
regular.
like immediate.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. It's interesting how the book Bridge to Terabithia is considered banned here in the States since its publication due to its use of the word Lord being used in vain and candidly seen in the book.
What now?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What? What the hell?
What is your
Yes.
favorite movie at the moment? Oh, oh, I don't think I have one.
Wait, what is it? Favorite
What is your favorite movie at the moment?
currently?
Yeah.
We watch so many freaking things.
I kind of want to go back to Totally Killer, I
I
guess,
was
because that's
literally just gonna say
yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, what I can say, I think about both of us, about both movies and shows, where it's a combination of genres
We
that,
definitely like stuff that
yeah,
genre mashes and
yeah,
understands all of those genres well
yeah,
enough to make fun of itself, but
very
also
much so.
in a loving way. Anything that's like somewhat like halfway between serious and loving homage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah,
I like a lot of content like that. And I felt like, you know what, Sonic. Actually, we just
yeah,
rewatched that last night.
yeah,
I actually felt that would like kind of fits into that category relatively well because it makes fun of itself at certain times, but like
yeah.
not in like a self-deprecating way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Specifically because it's in that loving way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
definitely love that
yeah.
about movies.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Totally Killer was it's right up there.
Yeah, it's like combination of horror, time traveling,
Mm.
sci-fi, and obviously it's comedic.
Yeah, and it fully recognizes all of the like dumb shit that usually happens in those
Yeah,
kind of movies. So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's good.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. What else did we watch recently that was really good?
yeah, yeah. especially of the newer stuff.
You
'Cause
know
like,
what? I know.
yeah.
I don't, is this a spoiler? Because we filmed like a few things ahead. We filmed the Marvels, and I was like, we were so surprised at like how much better that was compared to what people are talking about. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm definitely gonna rewatch that.
Oh yes, yeah. I wasn't even like I didn't think that it was gonna be bad or like meh even. I thought it was gonna be good, but it was
Mm,
actually way better than good.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, in terms of writing, acting, everything. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Performative in this sense, forcing yourself to smile on camera. Well, I hear you, but
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
force myself to do anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
more just like sometimes I'll be like happy about something, but not actually expressing that in any way. You know?
yeah. Yes, yeah, yeah. It's more like finding that in yourself because
Yeah,
like it's definitely there,
yeah. Well,
right?
this is this. It's. I think about this in the same way I think about music. It's just
Mm.
like uh, if you like, there's a difference between faking an emotion and just making it more clear what that emotion is.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes,
So, like
yes.
in music, like this is I've spent my whole life with this kind of thought process where it's like, oh, that doesn't feel like it should. I'm not getting the feeling from this that it should, so we're going to change it so that it then does that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, yeah, it's a tough one, but I hear you. Yeah,
Well put. Even before the example, I would say that's the best.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, don't worry about me ever being like faking stuff. I do not have the brain power for that.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what? I'm gonna check if Sarah, because like we wouldn't hear.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, wouldn't she call?
Well, I know, but
Okay, that's fair.
what if not?
Yeah. Speaking of which, guys, we are going to wind down a little bit. I think we'll take like another 10 minutes once Maria gets back from checking the door. Hmm. So,
All good.
all good? Cool. We're back.
In New York Groove.
Yeah, and I've also got to remember, like, don't put the mics too close to our mouths
Oh yeah.
there, unless you're whispering.
Yeah.
You know, I literally just did that, so that's my
Oh
bad.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, I try to,
Oh, yeah, you've been
learn
all
to
right.
use it. Yeah, yeah.
I did see that the book was on the list of most commonly banned books in America. Terry Theo.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Daniel, he's just trying to be nice with the whole war situation.
Oh my god. Wow. I did. Yeah, yeah. That's totally fine. I did not get it at
You're just not
first.
understanding.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. I did not. I didn't understand. All good.
Oh my gosh, Maria talking about you guys meeting together is so cute. There's such a lovely, irradiating smile.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, your love story is very sweet and inspirational. I too watch the Adventures of Maria the Russian. So, sure. Thanks. Are there any movies you used to like or love but stopped for some reason?
Um,
I feel like there's at least one or two that I just
there has
didn't
to be
enjoy as
something.
much, but I can't remember.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah, me too. Can't really say. Yeah.
Mm. First, thanks for answering But oh my god, when Maria was talking about when you said you were seeing someone on a live, her whole face just lit up. Which warmed my heart.
Oh,
Aw.
thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting. Like, you definitely talked more about
Mm.
how we met, but I was just like, oh,
Mhm.
sitting here.
Oh, well, you're very pretty, Maria.
Thank you.
Says Shay.
Yay.
Says
Thank you,
me, Shay.
Shay. Aw.
Only asking this because he just won the Mars Singer UK and he's trending as well as the band. But Sam, have you heard any of McFly's?
Oh my god,
Wait,
I
what?
remember.
That guy just won the Mars Singer UK?
What do you mean that guy? That's a band.
Yeah,
Was
but
it the
the
what, the
bands
main
don't win
person?
singing
Yeah, I
competitions.
know what, like
People
the
win singing
singer, I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is the guy from Princess Diaries, the brother of Lily.
What?
Yeah, he got out. He's a musician.
I know McFly band. There's no that guy in that band.
Is that not the same guy?
No.
Well, then why would I? Is that not right, Amy?
I might be mistaken, but I
Wait.
know that band. I do not remember the
hang
guy
on,
from
hang
the
on.
Princess Diaries being in there.
But do you know the guy from the?
Yes, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, well then I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
Wait, is it Princess Diaries or something else?
No, you are talking
It
about
is
Princess
Princess
Diaries
Diaries.
for sure, but
Is that
like
not the same band?
I
I swear it's
don't
the same
think
one.
so. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's not, then I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer Sam being the straight-laced guy and Saffron being the lively one, just like the dude. Fair enough.
Yeah. Do not
Well,
know about the duo,
I do know what they mean
but I
there.
know
Yeah, I
the
mean,
dynamic obviously.
Steph and I recognize that almost immediately with us
Mm,
as well. You know
mm.
what I mean? Yeah, and I like how you explain why you don't like certain things when it comes up as well, since it doesn't feel judgmental. Oh, my
That is the
appreciation.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
That definitely is the idea.
apparently people still think I'm judgmental, but I appreciate that not everyone thinks
Of
that.
course. Of course. Yeah.
That was my cat stepping on my iPad. Oh, nice. Well,
Aww.
tell your cat did commit for something as well. Whatever that means.
Yeah. Oh.
I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know how it compares to the book. Fair enough.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Is there something in a movie that annoys you to the core no matter how many times you've seen it? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
plenty of things. It's mostly just people like completely ignoring what the other person said.
Mm.
It happens all the fucking time. You know, there's this small pet peeve that's not really major, but the fact that no one ever says goodbye on the phone in movies, they just hang up. Fuck. Like, we're not stupid. People say bye. It's weird to just hang up.
Mm.
You hang up on me, I'm gonna call you back. Like, dude, what the fuck?
You know what? I would say it's another thing that we've been talking recently when filmmakers or showrunners try to make something like super real, like it
So
is in real
realistic that
world.
you can't hear or see
That we
anything.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like, well, then I can't see it. The point doesn't make sense,
Yeah, yeah.
like, yes, of course you have to have a dose of reality, you just have to have it in a different way. If I can't see anything, it doesn't matter how realistic it is. And also it's not realistic because our eyes adjust to
The darkness.
yes, exactly,
It's
so we
true.
would see more than we see on the screen. That's
Yeah.
definitely a pet peeve.
So, all the Christopher Nolans out there. No, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't even want Chris Nolan to fix his approach to movies. I just want him to stop. Stop making movies. Dick. Is there something yeah, we did that.
Yep.
Hey Mars. How you doing?
Oh, hey.
Mars
Yeah.
H. I have a DoorDash order that's been outside for 15 minutes now, but I don't want to get dude.
Oh my god, go
Jackie,
get up.
get the
Get
food.
food.
What the hell?
And tell us what you ordered.
Mhm. Amen to not faking things.
No, I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
yeah.
it's too much effort.
I know. It's way
Yeah.
more effort.
And I remember, like, when I was a teenager, I had a friend of mine say pretty much more or less that thing. They're just like, I appreciate how you just, like, you're so honest. Like, you never fake it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Are you faking it? What the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know how people, like, kind of pretend? I'm like, no.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
The fuck are you
Like,
talking about?
I saw a lot of it in like movies and shows,
Yeah.
but I can't say that I saw it in my environment growing up,
People
whether
pretending.
with friends. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't
yeah.
see it because apparently it's just a normal thing. Everyone kind of
No,
half
it's not
masks or whatever.
everywhere a normal thing. Pretending and faking. And, not everybody.
That might
does
depend on your
that.
definition,
Sure, yeah.
but I haven't come across a place where, like, at least 70% of the people weren't faking it in some way.
Well, I'm just talking about the environment, not like everything, everywhere.
What?
I'm just talking about the environment I was in. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, but, like, you don't notice these things until people point it out. You
Yeah,
know what?
okay, it's more complicated.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, yeah. Okay, well,
Have
we'll
you
get
guys
to that.
seen Free Guy? Yep.
Oh yes,
Of
that was
course.
great.
Big fun.
Yeah. We should rewatch it at some point.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh,
good night, Saki.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McFly is a British
Yes.
band.
Yes, from Just My Luck. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
But
then
yeah,
no idea.
You don't know this.
Absolutely
band.
zero
Like
clue.
we have talked about it, but yeah, like he doesn't
Mm.
know this band. Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Yeah. If we watch Just My Luck, which potentially.
That's on the list.
Yes,
That's on the immediate list.
Yeah. Well, not immediate. Is
Like,
it immediate?
next 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
it?
Well,
I just wanted to get a few other things out of the way before we got to it.
yeah, I guess now is the time actually, because it's been a while since we've talked about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you're right.
And,
yeah.
and by now,
So-
we mean it like a couple of months.
Yes,
It does
but
take us a while
it's-
to get videos out.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you will get familiar
yeah.
with the band. Yeah.
Half a man, so not sure to what, but fair enough, Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
My pet peeves are people taking too long to text back. I'm waiting like hours for a response.
Oh, that's
Honestly, that's a tough one
mm-hmm.
because I just hate texting in general for partly for this reason, but it's also because it's like people are busy. I almost never respond immediately to anybody specifically because it's like I'm doing shit. I can't be having a conversation right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Definitely not at this point, you
In
know.
fact, I almost have the pet peeve of like people replying back too quickly in a text message because I'm like, dude, if you want to talk, just call me.
Yeah, yeah. If it's definitely like back and forth in any way, yeah, I'd rather call and yeah,
Indeed.
yeah.
Yep. Um. CEO. I don't know what you're saying, Josh, but what's up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Mine is Godfather. I never unalive them. I just organize it and hire the hitman. I'm not a murderer. Well, honey, you're still going to be charged. Yeah.
Sure, sure. Yeah,
Fair.
yeah,
Feeling things being dark as hell for realism because it makes it so hard to see anything, even when watching in a dark room. Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
exactly.
Hmm.
I've taken the approach of starting to download certain things just so I can like recolor and remix the audio so we can actually watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially
which
the audio.
by the way, I hope you guys appreciate that that's what I do for the movie commentaries. Like our videos, all
Yeah.
of them are remixed and a decent amount of them are recolored so you can actually see and hear things.
Yeah.
Um,
Ah,
yeah,
fine
fine,
for
yeah.
yeah. I just would like to not strain my eyes to see things. Thank
Hmm.
you. At least not more than normal because of terrible
Terrible eyesight,
eyesight.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
totally.
Oh my god, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, the darkening filter drove me nuts back when almost every early 2010 movie used it. That was my I don't like movie filter. Yeah,
Oh.
but now it's like I don't know, man. The majority of stuff is still like any dark scene is way too dark.
Yeah, that. I understand using it for certain purposes,
Yeah, specific
but
ones,
not
but
like
not like
again, that's
most
why
of the
because
time.
people try to use it for realism, so now it's like in so many cases,
Yeah, I'm like, in reality, do groups of people walk around a barely lit room?
Yeah.
Not often. They fucking turn the overhead light on. What the hell's happening?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh.
I still haven't moved to clean that. Nice. I know you guys are signing off soon, so I'll catch you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Have a great week. Us. Thank you, Jordan. You
Thank you
too.
so much.
We
Yeah,
will
yeah, yeah.
hopefully
I
see you
hope you
next
have
week.
a nice cleaning.
Mm, just groceries, frozen pizza, but fucking ice cream. Why would you leave ice cream? Oh wait, is it
I
winter
know.
outside? Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
winter?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
It's
that makes sense.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, just my luck on the list. Yeah, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fun one. Missed the movie. Yeah,
Yes.
it's Cherokee for hello. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Hi
is it how is it?
for
How do
hello.
you say that? Like Sayo, Seo?
That might be hard to write, but
Well,
in
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
if you
Yeah,
can
if you
write how to
can,
pronounce
yeah,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's Cherokee
Much
for hello. I'm
appreciated.
half and half Korean, and also live on a reservation in Tahlequah. I think that's am I getting that right? I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thanks for
Yeah,
watching. Hi,
yeah.
what's up? Um, Darlene is here for a minute. You're gonna go to sleep. Fair enough.
Hmm.
Hi, Darlene.
Hi.
Has Sam seen Never Being Kissed? I have.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I'm pretty sure I saw it literally when it came out, or maybe a few years after.
Yeah.
So I guess we could probably still do it.
Yeah, I'd say early 2000s for me as
Hmm.
well. So it's been like 20 years since I've seen it, or more for you, I guess.
Yeah, I can't say I remember it well, but I know I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Glad I got this live. Wasn't expecting it. What a great Sunday. Gonna rewatch tomorrow. Oh,
yeah.
well, thanks, Shay.
Aw,
Thanks for
yeah,
being here.
for sure. Yeah.
C like Spanish. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
it's CEO.
Yeah, CEO.
Oh my god, I love that.
Is
I
there an
just love.
emphasis on the Y or the O? Hmm.
Hmm,
If you
yeah.
ever want to see what life is like, watch Reservation Dogs. It's filmed here.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
I
heard of that,
remember.
right?
No, yeah, we have. We came across it. I think
Hmm.
we watched the
Hmm.
trailer or read something about it. Like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I wouldn't say I fully have the idea, and like I haven't been to a reservation, but I did spend a week in New Mexico with Native American family,
Mhm.
and yeah, things were not amazing for them in terms of I don't know help
Mm,
support
yeah,
overall. You know, their family and community is strong, but
yeah,
outside of that, it's another story.
yeah. It's unfortunate to think how families and communicate and why families and communities become strong.
Mm,
You
mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to stick together.
Yeah. Mm.
Oi.
Oof.
Um.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But that is a good time
Yeah.
to sort of wrap this up. Our first stream, obviously, we've gone a little bit longer than we anticipated because that's just kind of how, yeah, I don't know. We enjoy doing these. We're always like, oh,
Definitely.
it's going to be an hour. And then, like, just, just get to the next question,
Yeah, and it is like
next
our
comment,
first stream on this channel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's fun for us to do this,
for sure.
But as it stands, obviously, we do got to get to work. So,
Ye-
thank you guys so much for being here with us. I hope that we can get 17 again up tomorrow and
Yeah.
that you guys are going to be there for that one.
Yeah, yeah.
And if not, we'll either see you for the next stream or Buffy or
Movie.
movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
we're doing a few things these days.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Have a
Yeah.
good one, guys.
Yeah. Bye.